The war ended, but humans never left. The Galactic Council chamber floated in dead space between stars, a monument to the peace humanity had built and then quietly abandoned. 63 years since the last warship fired. Long enough for every species in the chamber to believe, in some quiet corner of their hearts, that the architects of that peace had simply moved on. Ambassador Trelvier of the Silenthian Concordat arrived early. He always did. He told himself it was professionalism. Today, watching methane breathers from the outer drift seal themselves into their pressurized viewing pods, watching crystalline thought forms from the radiant core drift to their designated frequency channels, watching even the pride armored representatives of the Vraxian Dominion take their seats without visible resentment, he understood it was something else. He came early to witness the miracle, the impossible, recurring miracle of a galaxy at peace with itself. All equals, all free, all following human rules. The realization settled over him slowly, the way cold settles into a room when someone has left a window open in deep winter. You don't notice it all at once. You notice the edges first. Motion to review section 47B, announced the Vraxian delegate, his voice carrying the clipped precision of a species that had spent 300 years at war with someone. Human-mandated trade restrictions persist in the Commerce Code. The Dominion formally requests modification authority. Trelvier's fingers moved to the administrative database. Human oversight required. Human verification pending. Human approval necessary before implementation. He searched deeper. Navigation grids ran on human encryption architecture. Quantum key frameworks designed during the war, impossible to replicate without original seed codes no living being possessed. Defense protocols followed human military doctrine embedded so thoroughly into planetary networks that extracting it would leave every world defenseless for years during Reconstruction. Economic systems operated on market frameworks calibrated by algorithms that had been running perfectly for 6 decades without a single human hand to maintain them. Every road led back to the same architects. Architects who weren't here. Where are they? He asked his aide Kexlar, quietly enough that the question didn't carry past their corner of the chamber. The last confirmed human vessel was observed near the outer drift 30 years ago, Ambassador. Diplomatic channels remain open, but no transmission has been answered in a generation. We send queries. The systems log them. That's all. Trelvier stood. His chair scraped back against polished stone. Every delegate turned. Colleagues, a move for emergency legislation to establish independent galactic systems. Our own navigation protocols. Our own verification architecture. Our own economic frameworks. We have had 60 years of peace. We have earned the right to maintain it ourselves. His holographic display flickered. A message materialized in the air before the entire chamber. No sender ID. No origin coordinates. No timestamp. Just 6 words in clean, perfect galactic standard. Proposal rejected. Please try again later. The chamber erupted. Security teams moved inward looking for a physical threat and found nothing. Counselors demanded explanations from their staff, who had none. The Vraxian delegate alone remained seated, watching the empty air where the message had hung, his expression unreadable. Trelvier sat back down. He closed the legislative proposal window. He pulled up historical records and searched for precedents with the systematic patience of a diplomat who had learned never to show his hands. The KRYLL Imperium, 73 member worlds, a naval force that had once challenged human expansion across 11 sectors. They had been powerful. They had been defiant. 42 years ago, they had declared independence from human administrative systems and attempted to establish autonomous protocols. Duration of non-compliance, 17 minutes, 34 seconds. He searched for their current status. Species status, data not found. Territorial holdings, none. Population, 0. No war declared. No fleet mobilized. No battle recorded in any archive. 73 worlds and 12 billion KRYLL had simply stopped existing. Erased as cleanly as a database entry removed by administrative command. Trelvier canceled his proposal. Permanently. He requested deletion of all related drafts from his session record. That night he stood on his private observation deck and stared at the stars for a long time, trying and failing to see the shapes his intelligence analysts kept writing reports about. The gravitational signatures that moved with purpose. The mass readings in empty sectors. The way certain constellations seemed, if you looked long enough, to be paying attention. The rebellion cells in Sector 9 are requesting a statement of support, Kexlar said. Tell them to stand down. They have evidence that human systems are actively. Tell them to stand down. Permanently. He kept his eyes on the stars. Humanity won the war by making war irrelevant. They built the galaxy's bones before they left. Whatever remains still remembers its purpose. He turned from the viewport. We're not ruled by them. We're made of them. And you don't rebel against your own foundation. Somewhere in the dark between stars, something that had been listening for 63 years updated its records, noted the correct conclusion had been reached, and returned to waiting.